Ice Trey, how I'm repping in Atlanta. I swear that I'm getting in. Some people call me Santa. Look, every bar spit is cold. I know you felt it. I'm like Jason Tatum, so watch me sell ticks. I might cop a flight to Brooklyn, Katie, Kyrie, and you know Harden cooking. No longer a rookie, and that's worth the mellow. I might see LeVar sitting courtside with Jello. Rhyme so tight, make you feel it in your spleen. You know that I'm a bull. Just ask Zach.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting five. Welcome, everyone, to DA. It's on.
Hey there, Kevin. There were some skeptics when the Lakers first hired Frank Vogel to be their head coach.
Well, he is a terrific championship coach. David, that says it all. Thanks. While we get a break, let's take a look at the October standings out west. Take a look at the Grizzlies. They're right now in the 8th spot in the conference here in the early part of the season. And, of course, Los Angeles. They're 10th best in the conference.
And, guys, when you look at Memphis, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now that's where they are.
I thought this might happen. Confidence can take you a long way, but you also have to have the talent to back it up.
Now, look at Memphis's starting group. Morant is the point with Bledsoe as the off guard. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. And for Los Angeles. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Kent Bazemore is out there with Howard. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Brooks finds Morant. Bledsoe outside. Three-pointers off the mark. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And this is year one of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And, Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
They're going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively, put the defense back on his heels.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Brandon Clark comes in for Jackson. And it's Kyle Anderson in for Dylan Brooks.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists. Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Passes it to Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Here's James. Offensive rebound. Davis on the follow.
So hard to keep AD off the glass. He's got the length, the timing, and the consistency of effort.
And Bledsoe has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Westbrook, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
I like this play. Good teamwork. You don't want to force Morant to do everything himself.
Here's James. Stolen by Bledsoe. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Here's Morant. And the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Westbrook has an exceptional talent for creating for his guys. He sets them up, and boy, they are knocking them down.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close. And he stands 6'9", but without question, LeBron.
I have the freedom to call sets, whatever I feel best suit our team. I'm a smart, cerebral basketball player. My basketball IQ is very high, and I take that very.
And Greg, for all of his athletic gifts, very few players have thought the game as well as LeBron has.
And they listed him at point guard in his 17th season. But it's all semantics at this point. He's always been the best decision maker on any team he's played on.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
So with Westbrook on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Monk is out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 spot. They get the rebound. Anderson. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Anderson's got his first 2 points of the night.
They are just killing him on the interior.
That's short off the rim. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Davis, and again, no good by the Lakers. Memphis leading by 7. It's Anderson with the drive. Can't get it to fall. Davis, that's for 2. That doesn't go either for Davis.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Anderson outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Anderson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies.
Trying to become a better scorer on all 3 levels. This time, Anderson attacking the interior.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just let it go.
Davis against Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Here's Davis. He's off on that one. And Memphis the other way now.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. Hey, when you watch Dylan Brooks play, he's got some sandpaper to his game. Not shy about trading elbows.
I love those guys. You need these guys to win in this league. Willing to take the defensive challenge and put their bodies on the line to get stops.
That one drops for him.
Look at the stroke on LeBron's mid-range jumper. That's why this look is an easy option for him.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. 2 points. That one goes. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
It's good on the putback.
He's still got some bounce. Howard there, right place, right time.
Morant passes to Jackson. Great D that time from Davis. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Morant is the point with Bledsoe as the off guard. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
DA, he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. Davis on the follow.
That's the length and vertical working together. AD with unreal physical tools.
Brooks against James, and Davis sends it back. Knocked away to the inside. Shoots from the elbow. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Yeah, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And Smitty, I'm going to ask you to put your GM hat on here for a second. When you think of undervalued player types, what comes to mind?
For me, Kevin, defenders who are also great decision makers offensively. Everyone knows you need shooting, but you add in a player that can defend and pass, that's how you build an elite team.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Anthony's checked in for Anthony Davis. Horton Tucker comes in for James. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Kent Bazemore. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. Clark comes in for Jackson. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Payne in for Eric Bledsoe. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for John Morant.
D'Anthony Melton.
1:35 left to play in the third. Anderson wide open. Wide open shot is on the money. Anderson's got 6.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
Howard. And Howard with the second chance points.
And really, there's no reason why Howard can't at least be boxed out. When he comes up with these rebounds, it's night-night for the defense.
Melton passes to Clark. Anderson outside. Memphis moving it around. Here's Payne. Pass to Melton. Lets it go from deep. Hands it from downtown. Melton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Horton Tucker's shot is off.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Melton, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
This is the shot you want to get him, an open look from range.
Here's Anderson going inside and finished off by Anderson.
What we've seen with Kyle Anderson, he's a below-average athlete, but has great timing on his drives. Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Lakers trail by 21. Anthony, the pass to Horton Tucker. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
With 4 seconds on the clock. Launches it. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. It's the Grizzlies.
Look, they can't guard. We're passing the ball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So for the Lakers right now, Anthony out there with Davis. Then there's Kent Bazemore. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's James in at the small forward. wasted no time on that one.
Love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Brooks with no one around. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Westbrook, no good. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Brooks outside. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Memphis has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Three-pointer. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Confident and relatively efficient from 3. Brooks gives you another person who can space the floor.
James has a 2-pointer. And nothing is falling for him right now.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Memphis.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. Man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was
for Ja Morant.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved. Really enjoyable to watch.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
So it's the Grizzlies now. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. The 11-footer, Gasol with the rebound. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
A shot by Ellington, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Outside, Jones. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
Best friends, and your wrist is like it's frozen. Uh-oh, girl, I think I'm wrong when. Get up in the mirror, hit them poses. Best friend, you so mate.
Feel my pain, man. Feel my pain, man. Chill it. I told my the finest used to be a troublemaker. Now I don't resort to violence unless you try me now. I'm with the lambs of the silence. I'm in silence of the lambs. I need the salad and the dress. They be like, Chili, why you look like that? Cause I've been stressing. My life been full of obstacles. All these is lessons. My brother. Now my niece is like my daughter. So now these beats like 21, my enemies. You ain't felt pain till you seen your mains with a. Ever since you well left, I can't seem to put it plain. I lost my heart and it's a feeling not explain. So I've been rolling like a train, dude. Ain't enough sunshine to stop this rain. In the swamp it's always cloudy. Your main probably you. I had to let that breathe. I lost a lot of brothers, still ain't took the time out to grieve. I just like it's a trick up my sleeve. I've been buff beside it, baby. I feel like Scuba Steve. I swear these boys can't but Chili. You can't buff up my Steve.
yourself. Don't tell me you went out like Drew Brees. Wrote this with my Lakers shorts. I'm trying to summon the beam. Supreme, but not the brim. Look, I'm a king. You don't wanna see me, cause I'm gon' sing. Picture being Rihanna on the song with the Queen. Jill Scott, now picture that. That's some scene. Sheesh, that took me back because my mind could get mean. Took it back to when my mama died, status was green. And the words laughing love wasn't triggers to me. Back when happiness was simply jumping on the trampoline. Now my thoughts are sour, gotta scour up to Getty Green. Bumping Project Pet.
7-1.
Good evening, and we've got just an...
Thanks, BA. Well, the NBA's playing...
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Wednesday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder. And then on Friday, they'll take on LaMarcus Aldridge and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here are the 5 for the Lakers. The big 3 for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Kent Bazemore is out there with Alex Len. And for San Antonio, Murray and White in the backcourt. Thaddeus Young out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward.
Yeah, and you know, as LeBron continues his illustrious, remarkable career, the question seems unavoidable. It's inevitable. Him or MJ for greatest of all time. For me, it's a matter of what flavor you like. You can't go wrong with either one. Personally, I know Jordan's got the rings, LeBron's got the career numbers, but I like the fact LeBron is 6'8", 250 plus, and Jordan was only 6'6", 215. I'm going with the bigger guy.
White, good.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Here's Davis, off the left rim and out. San Antonio has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. You know, Clark, it seems LeBron has cemented his top 2 spot, but many will say he'll never pass Jordan. What do you think?
Well, B, I tell you what, I don't have a problem with those folks who say that MJ is the greatest. I can see why people feel that way. And I'm leaning that way, but I love what LeBron has done longevity-wise. Titles are not the only measure for greatness in a team sport. So LeBron would get my nod just by an edge, a whisker, if I had to pick one or the other, him or MJ.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
James, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
A line change here for San Antonio. Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. Nunn comes in for Bazemore. Here's Nunn. They grab their own miss.
Well, you look at Westbrook's profile, and he has averaged double-digit rebounds in multiple years. Nothing new about that.
Pass to Forbes. Back to Walker. Here's Forbes. Here's the 3. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Another shot. And it's laid in by Davis. Davis has got his second basket on the night.
Well, Davis, one of the hardest working and best rebounders in the NBA, showing you great effort that time.
Here's Vassell. Davis with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Count that one. Davis has got 6 points.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
And there's another one for the Spurs.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so the San Antonio... Well, Thaddeus Young still getting it done. You could argue his best.
Going out there and being the energy guy, going out there and getting those extra possessions, going out there and scoring the back.
And Young continues to add to his game.
Recently, he's more than doubled his rate of assists from any of his prior campaigns. Now, still learning some new tricks out there to his credit.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Anthony is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. Then there's Wayne Ellington. And it's Horton Tucker in at the three. And every year, Grant, the officials seem to emphasize a different rule. You think it takes long for players to adjust?
You know, B.A., it depends on the rule and how strict they will call it. Things like the rip-through, hand-checking, those type of rules, they take some time to adjust.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Pass to McDermott. The three is up. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Ellington. Here's Davis. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
And these two teams will face off against one another 4 times. It should be fun.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. Lynn's checked in for the Lakers. Bazemore comes in for Ellington.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
All right, B.A. Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, "I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire."
Different perspective, Allie. Good stuff. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. That one's good for 2.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Murray against Nunn. Murray, shot is good. Murray's got his first points of the game.
You know, even against tight defense, Murray has a number of ways he can score inside. He's not the strongest guy there, but he's flexible and creative.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Nunn against White. There's the drive. Here's Young. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You know, those are the plays where you really see Young's quickness off the floor. He's got a great, quick second jump, which leads to second chance scores.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Outside Murray. Fires for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Well, you know, that part of Murray's game has to be there for him, and I know how hard he's worked to improve his three-point shooting. Good to see.
And so it's San Antonio. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Thaddeus Young has been the story in this one. He had 12 points and 4 rebounds. Kenny, what was your take?
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Without question, Thaddeus Young displaying all his skills today.
and he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. And they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Murray and White in the backcourt. Thaddeus Young out there with Keldon Johnson. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. That's the San Antonio 5.
And you know, this could be the season that LeBron passes Karl Malone for second all-time in career scoring. And dare we think this? After a year or two, perhaps even passing Kareem, that's almost sacrilege. But it could happen if LeBron stays healthy.
White for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And Clark LeBron already the all-time playoff scoring leader and second all-time in finals scoring to Jerry West.
Well, it all makes sense, B.A. You add it up. His brilliance, his longevity, his consistency. I mean, he's made the finals just about every year, too. That doesn't hurt when you're talking about playoff stats. It is absolutely incredible what he's been able to do.
Here's Johnson, rejected by James.
Boy, a superb shot blocker. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive rejection.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it.
Spurs ball.
The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. Russell Westbrook on top.
It was a virtuoso performance. They ran the offense through him time and time again.
And the Spurs with some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for Pirtle. McDermott comes in for Young. And it's Walker in for White. Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. Ellington comes in for Bazemore. Pass to Johnson. Outside Murray. Shot clock at 5. They get it again. Here's Eubanks. Davis with the defensive effort.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And he banks in the layup. Davis has got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, you know, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well, knows what's coming, and usually always makes the right pass.
Murray. James with the rebound.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
That one falls. Anthony's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Davis has gotten 4 this quarter.
When Davis gets going like this, there's no way you can stop him, giving you his entire package right now.
Johnson with a bucket.
Johnson from DeJounte Murray.
From 12 feet. And the shot falls short that time. From deep three-point range. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so the San Antonio Spurs, they have a confident... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for the Lakers, Kendrick Nunn out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. And it's Anthony in at the 4 slot. Oh, got that one up quick. Boy, we've got an incredible amount of young talent in the league right now, Clark. Some who could go down as all-time greats when it's all said and done.
I can't disagree with that, B.A. Clearly outstanding talent, but this is cyclical. We've had periods like this before where there have been great young talents that have come into the league and taken it by storm. You talk about Antetokounmpo and Doncic and Zion Williamson, and there are tons of others, Devin Booker and the like. A lot of guys seem destined for Springfield, even in their early 20s, if they maintain their level of play for the next several years.
Outside Walker. Pass to Young. Here's Vassell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now Now here's Walker, pounded by Westbrook. Out to the right wing. McDermott from outside. And the three-pointer goes. And the Spurs lead by 21.
An accurate shooter off the pass. McDermott feels comfortable firing as soon as he catches it.
And the Lakers call time here. They're behind by 21. 1:51 left to play in the fourth. And the Lakers with some changes. Gasol's checked in for Anthony Davis. Ariza comes in for Anthony. And it's Monk in for Russell Westbrook. Poke loose. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And last season, a new entity, NBA Africa, created to handle all business on the continent. Grant, you're an investor. Can you talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's so exciting, B.A. First of all, the game of basketball growing all over the world, and particularly on the continent in Africa. So I think it's not only great from a financial standpoint, but you're creating opportunities for the league, and you're exposing people to Africa, to this beautiful game. I think it's a win-win, and I'm so excited. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Spurs.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Thaddeus Young.
He was just everywhere for them on both ends, really, just showing a lot of aggressiveness and intensity.
Count it.
He's been one of the best passing centers in the league for a long time. Gasol is patient and makes really good decisions.
Pass to Vassell, to the paint. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
This is what winning is all about, playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Here's Primo. So it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence.
Your vibrations never fade. All your jokes, you tell the same. I laugh 'cause laughs in. Got tied up, like some kicks. We were just a pair of kids. If I had just one more wish. Good conversation doesn't go like it used to. Good conversation doesn't go like it used to. Make me love like we used to. Make me forget to sleep. Play piano at bedtime. Singing in Portuguese, love just like we used to. No more pulling the sheets, ride with no destination. Before I had to say please.
Ayy, reverse the world, X-Chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ooh. I ain't know I was coming with something like that. Ooh, ooh, got my mask on, got my gloves on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ayy, reverse the world, X-Chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ayy, this the type of beat that make your glass break. Ayy, I feel like Stone Cold with the glass break. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Wait, huh? This the type of beat that make you jump or something. I got too much energy like Lil Pump or something. Got me running, Forrest Gump or something. Trying to tell me this ain't hard, must be something crazy. Must be something. And I'm rocking pink and white like I'm Trixie. When Lil Cash on the mic, he be